You know, we gotta bring up the traffic type of shit. I almost thought I put leave meeting. All right, let me refresh this. Tyler's Tarot's doing Virgo right now.
All right, we are on.
I'm refreshing to see. There we go. Oh, I like that picture. I like that picture.
Of the ocean?
Yeah.
Oh, Joanna, pretty. She's here.
Oh, hi, Joanna. How was your flight?
Yeah, how was Boston?
Unfortunately, you guys will have to see me like this kind of, because I don't know. Hopefully the twinkly lights make up, the twinkly lights hopefully make up for it.
For what?
Oh, like me not being able to like fully like face?
Oh. You're serving right now. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, it's cold. You're coming from...
It is cold.
You're coming from the beautiful tropics.
It is cold, Joanna. I'm so sorry that it's so cold over here right now. Normally, like, honestly, by now, I would be in my rompers, like, for spring. But because that damn fucking, what's his face? That damn thing saw his fucking shadow or whatever the hell it was, we got an extra 6 weeks of winter.
Hold on. I'm going to go grab my laundry. I know this is bad, but hold on.
No, go ahead. I got you, girl. I got you. The windows had snowflakes on the plane, and when I landed, they melted. Oh, I sorry, girl. I sorry, girlfriend. Well, I've just had such the day. Like, I've just had such the day. I have been in such a like down mode today. Like, I couldn't do any work. Nothing. So hopefully Boston is treating you better than New York is treating me today. Hopefully people remember to pop onto our channel. You guys all found us before, so I'm pretty sure you guys will find us again. I'm not concerned. I've had so much stress that normally, like, I would only get pimples like on my cycle, but my cycle's done, right? Like, my cycle's technically done. My cycle actually ended early, which was really super nice. It's so weird how my cycle ended. It's so weird. Like, the weirdest shit be happening to me, I swear to God. But I've had so much stress within the past couple of days that I just started to get like a pimple on over here, like underneath my lip or whatever. And it's like, so it's so annoying. Like, the only thing I cannot stand, oh my God, pimples, I cannot stand them. I mean, who loves them? Obviously, because they tend to come at the most inconvenient times.
Who?
Pimples.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they just really come at the most convenient times.
So you should post this on your...
What?
You should post this on your Instagram.
How do I do that?
No, just make a post.
Oh, but I'm on this phone. Oh, no, wait, I can get my other phone.
You're gonna go up into the upstairs. What's up, guys?
No. I have my business phone right here. Hold on, let me grab it. Oh my God, my legs.
Joanna, have you ate at any good restaurants?
You guys are making me hungry. I feel like I'm hungry.
Well, you didn't save any curry.
No, I gave it all to my
What?
sister.
You give it all to her?
I did.
That is really nice of you.
I did. I and it's so funny because I was gonna run out. I really was. I was gonna run out and bring it because I was like, I said I
would have
can't let
made me
this
a
all this food.
would have made me a huge bowl, Tupperware bowl full of curry. You crazy?
I mean, I did I did eat it for lunch and I ate it for dinner. So I did have for lunch and dinner, whatever. But yeah, I gave for the rest because I was like, that's for you, and that's it. All right, I'm gonna take a picture. Yeah. And then I'm going to post the picture. Yeah, because you could see it. I kind of
Oh my God, I forgot to tell you.
What?
Someone from my past texted me today.
Oh, did they?
Another person.
Who?
They're coming out of the woodwork, bro.
I told you.
Just some person I met in Colorado a long time ago.
Wow.
Me, hey.
That is random.
Super random. Hey, how are you?
What'd you say?
Been? I said, who is this?
Oh my God.
and then they told me.
I mean, how far did the conversation go? Like, what, you just like catching up or?
No, I stopped replying.
For real? How come?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm not interested. I'm more interested to see where this goes, man. I've been getting DMs. A lot of DMs.
Told you. Told you so. It's so funny because I feel like, it's so funny because I predict all, like I said, I predict like all these things, and I feel like the stuff that I predict for water signs, like sometimes I wait to see if it's also going to be for like my energy or whatever, and it's so funny because then it tends to not be sometimes. Is that not hilarious?
Like you're channeling your followers' energy, not yours.
Right. Well, that's what I always obviously that's what I do because I got to take myself out of it.
Well, you don't like reading for yourself anyway.
No, correct? I don't. I hate it. I don't. I really don't.
Your charmed theory.
I really do.
Our ideology.
Yeah, I really honestly just do it, and I feel like honestly that's what gets me my blessings by me not like taking an advantage. I feel like I can't. I just feel like I can't.
Hey, breed divinity. Oh, the girls.
I know, because I really, if it wasn't for AM, guys, honestly, I wouldn't have came back on tonight. I really honestly wasn't going. I really wasn't going to.
Do you want to get into that? Like how, it just never feels good when you have a job that you're doing and you work really hard. You know how hard you work. You know how much time and effort you put in. You know how much care, thought, whatever. And then someone
I do work hard, man.
Someone will come to you and harass, like in my case, harass me for something that I did, some minimal thing that I did wrong.
When you told me that about the postal thing, I was like, oh my God. I'm like,
bro, I put people in this like, no, they don't get it. I'm like, I'm not the one, okay?
Yo, for real.
Because I will fight back. I don't care.
Like, but I feel like that's the thing. Like, and I feel like I'm very transparent in the sense of when I say to people, listen, in me, you're going to get somebody who's extremely, extremely nice, and I'll go hard for anybody and whatever, but don't fuck with me because if you fuck with me, like the things are going to come out because I'm not. And I think I say it like all the time. I've been saying it like I'm literally not backing down from my boundaries. Like I just can't anymore.
In one of my astrology videos, birth chart readings, that I want to give you the ladies information when you're ready.
Yes, because I definitely do want to get one.
Because it's like an hour and a half worth of content. But she said me specifically, Cancer moon, any Cancer moons out there, and you guys are water moons. When you have a bunch of emotions and you get upset, you have to let it pass. And then respond.
Yes.
So that's what I'm trying to practice right now. Just letting the storm pass.
Yes. And it is hard, and I do practice
Very
that. I
hard.
really do. I do practice that. And even today I did practice it because I sat back and I reflected, and like I said, I thought about all the times that it's happened to me, which is why I knew that I needed to take a stand today, and that's why I made the post. And here's the funny thing is I took down the post, and I didn't take down the post because of the person. It's just because I obviously saw that it obviously triggered somebody, and then I said, oh shit, maybe it might trigger other people. I said, I don't really want to be triggering people out here, but in the other sense too, I'm like, y'all are fucking triggering me too. I'm like, I'm triggered. I'm fucking triggered. Like, I'm triggered because I really honestly, like I said, it took me back to when I first got that reading or whatever. And she had told me like that you're supposed to just take a step back. You've already done too much for everybody in the universe. Like, you're supposed to sit back and collect. And I never listened.
Stop being a pushover.
Yeah. And I never learned that lesson. I was supposed to learn that lesson about 3 years ago. About three years ago is when I had gotten that first reading or whatever. And she had told me that. She said, you're supposed to take a step back. And she goes, and she even told me, she said, I know you're not going to listen because that's not who you are. And I said, no, I said, I think you're right. I don't think I'm going to listen to that because.
Oh my gosh. So just think, the people who come to you and you tell them things and they don't listen to you, they'll be in the same chair as you right now.
Yeah.
And remember what you said, just like you remember what she said. And
I did, because it took me back to, and I said, you know what? I was like, oh shit. I said, this is the lesson. This is the lesson that I'm supposed to learn. I said, I really, truly am. And this is why I felt so strong about me saying that I'm not doing readings anymore. About that I was taking like that.
And I was like, oh, here we go.
No, but no, for real. And that I'm still sticking to that. And I'm still sticking to that because that's why I felt so strong about that, because I said, wow, I'm really truly meant to just truly do me right now. And that's the problem, is that I'm not listening about that, So I learned my lesson. But it broke my heart today. It really did, because it's not that I care about what people think. It's just that I know by word of mouth, I don't want people thinking that I'm this like fucked up person, but I have to learn that sometimes people out there are going to misconstrue the story and say their own version of it, how it didn't even happen. And I have to be okay with that.
They're going to go into victimization and manipulation.
Yes. And I have to be okay with being the monster. I have to be okay with being the monster. And
I mean,
it was just a rough day.
Let's be very clear. You weren't the monster. It was just projection. It was
I know,
purely like, projection.
But in my line of work, I guess you can kind of say, like, I guess I have to be okay with being the monster, because to some people I trigger them, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm the monster, and I'm like, you know what? That's okay. And normally, like, I'm okay with bearing that cross or whatever, how they say. But today, for some reason, I don't know why it made me so sad. I don't know why it made me so sad. I think I had other things maybe underlying going on that I was thinking about and stuff like that. And I'm just getting over my period and shit like that, I guess. But
I know that's what it is.
But it hurt me. It did. It hurt me, because I feel like for this person, and just for everybody, because I go hard for everybody. I don't really, I don't discriminate. But I just feel like it upsets me so much when somebody knows your heart and they know how you are, but then it's like one thing that you do that they're not cool with, or like whatever, like a boundary that you set and they're not cool with it. And then it's like all of a sudden they don't remember any of the good that you did. That's what breaks my heart.
That's how you know who's true to you and who's not.
You're right.
Who's there to change and who's there to just go on their same path and wonder why they're not happy, wonder all these things. Why is my life so bad? Because you don't listen to people.
You're right.
Who care. So listen to people who care about you, because.
And I'm upset that I shed so much tears today because of it. I'm upset at myself. I really am.
You gotta also calculate, like you said, your period. Life events that have been happening lately.
I guess.
This is just the straw that broke the camel's back.
It really was. And I even said that. I said, listen, it's the straw that broke the camel's back for me today. And it was just a very sad day over here at the Green Eye Phoenix Goddess household. It was. It was just, and I was telling AM, I finally, I was trying to push myself to do some stuff and to do work. But then I finally just gave up, and I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm not doing anything but sitting here and reflecting.
I don't know which response is better, because when people criticize me, maybe I'm like a narcissist or something. I get angry and I say, no, actually, like, no, okay, here's the real situation. Because you're nicer than me.
I know, and I hate that about myself sometimes. I really do. And I've thought so many years, like, I'm like, how am I going to change that? Like, how do I change for like people to really truly understand? Like, I'm so nice, but it's like, don't try me. Like, why would you want to take advantage of somebody that's being so nice? Like, I don't think I'll ever understand that.
Weak people seek out to take out their anger, I should say, take their anger out on people, who are kind. Because that's the easiest target. People who are kind, who won't pop off on you. And
it's crazy how people know that, right? Isn't it crazy how people know like who they could do that to because they know that it's safe for them to just let their anger out
until just like Will Smith, he snapped.
Yeah.
And he finally
the whole thing, honestly, like with the whole like, because here's my thing with Will Smith, right? And like I was telling you, like, I get like why he did it. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, no. The true story. No. The true story is coming out. Chris Rock, like, we shouldn't be talking about this. Chris Rock got denied by Jada Smith back in the 90s.
Oh,
and
my God.
Every chance he gets, he goes up on that stage and clowns her every time.
Oh my God.
And then Will Smith finally got fed up. He laughed, whatever. And then he looked at her and saw that she was really bothered. Like, here we go again. And then he fucking snapped.
And you know what? And ultimately, honestly, we weren't technically like there. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, we technically can't even really say anything, but it's like, honestly, I just feel like for grown folk, they should have just handled that shit off the side. For real. Like, to be honest, it just created too much fucking nonsense for nothing. For real. Like, it was.
Yeah, because, I mean, for
ridiculous.
Years, all these directors, all these actors who have been accused and charged with crimes, sexual crimes, have been getting praised. Nothing was taken away from them, but suddenly when Will Smith acts violent.
And I mean, honestly, like, I don't know, because, like, did you see it?
Yeah, I'm like,
how did it look? Did it look fake to you?
No, he slapped him. Because
honestly, like, for real, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know.
People say it wasn't because the Academy Awards is so, like, straight edge and...
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to believe, honestly, because if it was like fake, that shit was a bitch ass fucking slap. Like, it wasn't even a fucking manly slap, to be honest.
To my original comment about Lieberman. I've never met a straight Lieberman. He went.
You might be onto something there, because not for nothing. Like, when I seen it, I said, "Is this fake?" I said, because if he really didn't take a slap, what kind of a fucking slap was that? Yo, for real. For real. Not for nothing, I would slap a man fucking harder than that.
Yeah, shit. No shit. You would backhand him.
I fucking would backhand a motherfucker. I would be like, fuck you.
Honestly, slapping someone with your palm hurts.
Because it was something like this or whatever.
Dude, he like, snapped.
Yeah, it was like
his shoulder.
Listen, no judgment on the slap.
Oh, he's a bad bitch now.
But come on, if you're really gonna, because listen, come on, for real, like, let's be real. If you're really gonna, like, go for it, and you're really gonna go for it and fucking slap somebody, you're gonna slap somebody. You feel me? He didn't fucking slap him.
Honestly, like, if someone did that, I would be crazy enough to headbutt someone.
And not for nothing, but how the hell did Chris Rock not react? Like, I would have seriously reacted. I would have been like, yo.
He's frail. He's a frail old man.
Listen,
Mel would body Chris Rock.
You know what?
With her fucking cut off t-shirts.
I would probably just sit on somebody. Let me tell you something. Oh my God.
Rikishi style.
Yo, well, one time, it's so funny because one time I was messing around with Micah, right? And because this is like when he started to get like taller than me and stuff. And so he thought that he could just like that I wouldn't be able to like get him in like a situation where I would be able to drop him, you know what I'm saying? Because he's getting a little taller. So I said, listen, I'm all for it. I said, if you really want to like nothing, whatever, like even if we hit each other by accident, whatever, you know, I'll forgive you. You forgive me. If you really want to get into it, let's get into it. I said, let's see if I can take you down. Let's do it. I said, let's do it. Let me tell you something.
Let's go.
I took his ass down so fucking fast, guys. You don't even know. So fucking fast. And then all I did was put my body weight on him. That's it. That's it. All I did was throw my body weight. And he was like, Mom, I can't breathe. He was like, get off me. Get off.
Oh my God. Yo, when I was little, I have a younger brother. He's 26 and I'm 30, so I'm 4 years older.
Yeah.
I used to fuck with him when we were little.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And then it all stopped when he turned 11. He fucking got so mad. I was like pinching him and calling him the F word and punching him, and he got so mad he punched the wall.
Oh my God, bendito.
Put a hole in the wall, and then my stepdad is like, you put a hole in the wall. He's like, I didn't want to hit her. I'm like, okay, well that's nice. He has control.
My sister used to, my older sister, we laugh about it now, but you know what? To be honest, I'm grateful to her for this because she did make me strong. She did. She made me strong. I feel like because of her, I got part of my strength from her. I really do, because she used to fuck with me when I was little. She would throw me on the bed. She would fucking punch me and shit like that. And I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I literally
Which
like,
one?
yo, what the fuck?
The Pisces or the Libra? Pisces?
No, the Libra.
Oh.
And so, but I always start to like this day, like, you know, back then, obviously, like when you're in it, you're like, what the fuck? What are the kids? But it's like looking back at it, it really did make me stronger because like, I learned how to fight from her, to be honest.
That's why having siblings or cousins is so important.
I know. Growth. I mean, I'm glad Micah has his cousins, but I really do wish that
him and his cousin look like brothers.
I know.
Your guys' really genes are so strong.
You're crazy, those two. I went in there earlier and he was like, no. He was like, I'm talking to Tristan. And I was like, oh. Like, excuse me. Like, I don't count for shit. Like, I'm like,
did they go to the same school?
No. And so the thing is, I don't know where he's going to be. Like, I don't know where they're going to be yet because they might move. I'm not sure. So, I'm waiting to see. So then I could try to get into that same area, you know, because that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to the entire pregnancy that I had Micah, like when I was pregnant with Micah, when they were growing up together, I kept saying I wanted them together in middle school going into high school. I felt like it was going to be super important for them to have that support.
Guys, so I was trying to see where Melissa should move to. And we were doing her astrocartography. And we looked up where she lived right now. I'm like, oh, this is the worst place for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is terrible.
I said, wow. I said, any other great news today for me? I said, because that'll just round up my fucking day.
She lives on her Pluto line, bro. And Pluto crossing Neptune or something. I don't know, but it's bad.
But I do feel that really strongly, though.
Yeah.
Like I feel and I've always felt very tied down here. I always felt very anchored here. And I always feel like I've been waiting for somebody to like come and chop the anchor off so I could fly, because I feel very stuck here. I felt it forever, my entire life.
Which is nuts. You can go anywhere.
I know. And I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this week I'm going to do a complete social media detox type of shit.
That's why I think it's important for people to move away from their family so they can grow.
I need to grow. And I don't feel like I'm going to do that here. I've mentioned it to my mom a couple of times. I mean, she's not too happy about it because she knows that sometimes when I get a thought in my mind, it means that I'm going to eventually go, like, I'm going to run with it. And so I know she gets like a little scared. I know she gets a little scared.
Yeah, it's just concern, but you know what?
It is. As a mom, I guess.
Brie, it's all dependent on your own chart. But if you make an astro.com account, you can find out. It's called astrocartography, but you also have to look at your natal chart to see the best place for you.
Yeah, I
So
can't wait to look at the picture you sent me.
yeah.
Um,
But an astrologer that you guys should follow is Marin Altman. I know she's been canceled in the past, but she has really good information. Not gonna lie.
cancel.
Yeah, because she said she stole some she might have stole or copied some person's content, a black
Oh my
creator's content.
god.
Oh my god, Eleni, that's kind of scary.
Oh hell no. You see, that's what I'm talking about. I can't be fucking with I can't be fucking around. I can't. I can't. I've always said, you know what I've always said I wanted, and I mean, it might be like a little starter home, but I feel like for now it would be something decent. I've always said I wanted like a town home for me and Micah just to start,
Yeah.
because I don't really want to do like a big home because it's just him and I for now.
Until you get some big ass dogs.
Until I get some like other thing, like maybe, when I finally meet my person or like whatever. Cause I don't know, like I really don't know what the future's gonna hold just yet, but I definitely know
Okay,
that
hopefully your
I'm trying
person
to
comes
get out
with
of Dodge.
new house money as well. Put that on the list. I saw mine. I think only spots that weren't in the ocean were Brazil and Malaysia, I think. Would you move to Brazil?
Who would move to Brazil?
Bree.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, would you?
It's not all scary, right?
I don't think so.
Or at least like Argentina. There are other countries in South America, obviously, but that you could move to. I feel like you could move anywhere, Bree, and make friends
Yeah.
and make a life. Like,
I feel like she could too, yeah.
yeah, it must be nice to be that pretty.
Oh my god. Stupid.
But also you gotta worry about creepy men. So
Oh, it feels kind of nice to end my night like this. Thanks, guys. I wasn't gonna come. I really honestly wasn't. I really wasn't gonna come on.
yes,
And
it
I
is scary, Brazil.
and I did delete that live, guys, immediately. Immediately as it was done, I went into the actual YouTube on my fucking desktop and I deleted that shit. I was like, you big baby.
I made you delete that other episode where
I know.
I was spiraling.
But you really weren't. That's the funny
I
thing.
know.
But I know what that feels like when you're not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I totally get it. But you really weren't. No, like in all honesty, you really weren't like at all. Like it was actually a really good episode. But when you feel uncomfortable, you feel uncomfortable. That's it. Oh my God. Another prediction came true, actually. I forgot to tell you. So when my Thai lady told me that she was leaving from here, right? And she said, and I even said to myself, I don't think she's gonna last, when she told me, because she said she was looking, but she couldn't find anything. But in my mind, I said, I think she's gonna leave within the next couple of weeks. I said, I just feel that she's just gonna be all of a sudden up and out, right? She sure did. All of a sudden she was out. And I said, I have a feeling, I said that the guys over here, the Mexican guys over here, conspired with the landlord to get her out so that they could take over the place over here to make it bigger so they could expand and make the whole thing the restaurant. Who do you think was downstairs tonight looking at the fucking restaurant space? The Mexican guys.
Shit. You're gonna have a good Mexican restaurant downstairs? That's
well,
nice.
it's the one that's already here. But I think that's what they're doing. They're gonna expand it.
Do you live like in a downtown area?
It's a city area. I mean,
that's cool.
I wouldn't say downtown, but
you're
it's
living
like
in like
city.
a 90s sitcom.
Kind of. It kind of feels like it. I feel like I'm stuck in that type of era. It feels like that, man. Swear to God. I feel like I'm hungry, man.
Imagine having a Mexican restaurant downstairs. You can grab a margarita.
Well, they like I said, they're literally right here already, but they're gonna expand it. It's the guy. It's the ones that the guy that was like rude to me, and I'm like,
What do you mean rude? What did he do?
He was so rude. So I had, mind you, when they first opened up, I was there every fucking day. I literally spent, I don't know how much in 1 week down there. I'm not even, I'm ashamed to fucking admit it. I really am, because it was just so good. Like when I went to try, like it was so good that I was like, oh my God. So I just, I spent a lot of money there, and they were really nice at first. And then I had gone down there, I think like a couple weeks, I ordered something and they weren't even paying attention to me like when I went in. So then the kid came in, the one that speaks English, right? Because I was talking in Spanish. Like I didn't say anything bad. Like I was talking in Spanish.
They probably thought you were one of those white people that moved to
Who knows? But like,
Mexico for
I was, the
school.
thing was like I was totally nice, totally respectful, whatever. Like I had placed my
Hola.
order. So I asked the boy, and he like responded back with like a fucking attitude. And listen, mind you, luckily I live up here upstairs. And so I didn't want to like walk out and be like a bitch. So I just kind of like looked at him and I said, okay. I said, thank you. And I took my change and I left. But I vowed never to go down there again, because he was really fucking rude. Like honestly.
How old is he? Grown
He's
man.
young. He's young. He's like probably like maybe early 20s. He probably can't be no more than like 20, 21.
Melania said she might move to Florida.
My
Everyone's
mom
moving
wants
to
to.
Florida.
I
Florida's
used to
so
live in
expensive
Florida.
now.
I used to live in Florida. I used to love Florida.
Would
It
you
was
rather
really
live on the
hot.
Panhandle or the ocean side?
I don't know.
The Panhandle doesn't have any storms, right?
Does it have any what?
Storms.
I don't
Barely.
know, because listen, I slept through fucking Hurricane Andrew. I remember that.
Yeah, everyone wants to move to Florida. You're gonna have all those crazy Republicans there. Make America great again.
You know, that fucking hurricane, my father stood in our house. My father, my stubborn ass fucking Gemini father. He chose to, I remember like it was yesterday, he chose to stay in the fucking house because he told my mother, nope, I paid for all this shit or whatever. He was like, if it's going down, I'm going down with it.
You're like, bro, it's just a house. We got
Yeah,
insurance.
like, but even the stuff inside, like, he literally said that he got so scared because he was so fucking stubborn. And he was like, I'm not leaving. Like, and then also too, he was scared of like looters, like people coming to
Yeah.
like take shit. So he was scared that people were gonna come take shit. So he was like, no, I'm staying here and I'm defending this house or whatever. My mom was like, fuck you. I'm taking the kids and we're
So what
out or
did was
whatever.
it like? Did your house get messed up?
Not really. We got lucky. We did. We got lucky, thank God. But I remember that my father said that he had to go. He ran, he said, to the closet like a little bit. He said, I ran to the closet so fucking fast when I heard like the, like the storms or whatever. He's like, and because there was like, I guess, couches in one of the closets or whatever. So he said he got into the closet like
Oh my gosh.
and
Wait,
my
wait,
mom was
was it
like,
like a flood or
no, I don't think anything. I think by like our
tornado?
side, we got really lucky. Yeah, I think there was like branches and like trees and stuff like that were
Oh
down, but
no.
we got really lucky. Like luckily our area, we got lucky. And my mom, I mean, but you can't tell. Like, she did the right thing by
Wait,
having us
where'd you live?
move.
Tampa?
No, we lived in Miami Beach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
And I do miss it sometimes. I do miss
Because
it
all the
sometimes.
Spanish speakers, all the good food,
I kind of do. I kind of
the
miss being around like that
coffee.
culture constantly.
Well, shit, move to Miami.
It was really hot there, bro.
Yeah, that's true. And it's like
It was,
muggy
it was really
Florida
hot.
hot.
Yeah. And when I was young, like the hot didn't really, like, it bothered me, but it didn't really bother me because like I wasn't really like aware of it as like a young kid. But being over there now, being like aware of like how hot it is, like I will get pissed off. Like I would literally get pissed off every day. I'll be like,
I don't
it's
like
fucking hot.
Florida.
I can't fucking do it. But let me
Florida's
tell
way
you
too
something, they
muggy.
really do have good food over there. They really do have good food over there, bro.
Yeah, they do.
I miss the food over there.
I'm a Hawaii girl through and through.
They have El Pollo Loco over there.
Hawaii. Yeah. Fast food.
You ever had the El Pollo Loco?
The fast food.
Yeah, and then they also have Pollo Tropical.
Bitch, those are fast food chains.
Listen, you know what reminded me of the Pollo Tropical? The thing that you sent me today. The chicken. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
that. I think I'm gonna make that tomorrow.
Is that a breakfast chicken?
No. A
I don't know.
breakfast chicken?
Orange juice. That sounds very, I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna be no, because like mixed with the onion, like that whole acid. Oh my god,
I bet it's going to
so
taste so
good.
good.
Oh my god. Well, with the black beans and the white rice, I have to get more rice, and I gotta get a couple other ingredients. But I'm gonna try that tomorrow. I think that's what I'm gonna make
It
tomorrow.
looks so good. All this
I need some comfort food tomorrow. I do. I need some comfort food. I feel very depressed.
Zaxby's is good.
I've never. What is that?
It's a fast food place.
Oh, what kind? What does it have? Like burgers and stuff?
I think they're famous for their chicken.
Oh,
Chicken sandwiches and
kind of like a
chicken.
Chick-fil-A?
I've only been there once and I had the breakfast. It was like a
Oh,
blueberry biscuit. It was so good.
oh, oh my God.
But again, they're just
That sounds very southern.
yeah, it's southern.
Oh
What?
my
Would you live
God.
in North Carolina?
I don't know. You
It's
know what?
nice
I don't know.
there.
I feel like you say
It's
that and I
it's
don't
very
hate it.
liberal and diverse.
You say that and I don't hate it. I mean,
And it's good weather there.
it is good weather there.
Good foods, good southern food.
And it's not far from here, like too terribly far from here.
Yeah.
I definitely haven't. I kid you not. The only thing that's keeping me stuck is fear, and I'm tired of fear.
Right? You gotta do something
Yeah.
different if you want your life to change.
Yeah. And a lot of people, and that's something I admire in my sister, because my sister, like, it's so funny because the running joke is that she's moved so much, but not for nothing. She's fearless when it comes to changing her life and wanting to start something or take a risk or whatever.
Because you can
She's
always
very
come home.
fearless. Huh?
You can always go stay with your mom, right?
No, that's really not an option. No.
Okay, never mind.
No, that is not an option whatsoever for me. I feel like that would put me
But I'm
completely back
saying your
into
mom wouldn't
trauma.
let you live in a shelter, correct?
No, yeah, they wouldn't do that. Of
Yeah.
course. No, of course not. But no, that's not an option here. That's
I
not
don't
an
know,
option.
future someone, just any part of North Carolina, coastal region. Wilmington? That's where the college is. I've been there. My aunt lives in North Carolina too.
Oh yeah.
I think she lives in Jackson. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. Jackson is part of North Carolina.
When did I say that they were going to be opening up the Herkimer thing? I think April, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it April? I'm gonna have to look it up because I want to see.
I can't be doing Herkimer anymore. Because those crystals that I got make me feel so much more like lighter. But here's my Herkimer.
See, that's good. Oh my God, so pretty. Yeah.
Who am I?
Oh my God.
No, it's like this. Who am I?
I like that. It's so pretty. It looks so clear. It looks so clear. I love that. Oh, hold on one second. Oh no, that's you. Okay. I was like, who's this?
What?
Okay. No, my text message. It was just you.
Oh, I texted you?
Yeah, the picture of my thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The
picture of my thing.
section, I couldn't even finish half of it. Welcome to America. She said she had ordered a kids section and she couldn't even finish half of it.
Oh.
Because those big American portions.
She says very transparent. I'm super hungry and like I don't even know like what to eat because I gave away all my food.
Popcorn.
Oh, I forgot that I had gotten Micah fruit snacks. Oh, you know what? It's so funny because Micah had told me earlier. Remember how I told you guys that he's throwing me off that whole schedule, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he decided to lay down probably like around 6-ish. I want to say it was like maybe close to 6. He decided to lay down. He was like, I'm going to take a nap. He's like, will you get me up like around 8 o'clock? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm not getting him up.
Oh my gosh.
No, because I know he's about to sleep through the night. You know what I'm saying? Because normally like he'll go to sleep by 3 and then get up like at midnight or whatever. But he waited till like almost 6 and I let him, like I didn't rush him or anything like that. Like I just let his body do what it needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to let his own body wake up. Because if he gets up at 12 or 1 or whatever, he's going to be bored and he's just going to have nothing to do but go back to bed. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, then it'll just re-jump his clock because I cannot have another week of this. I'm gonna go crazy.
No more late naps.
No,
Like
and that's what I
baby.
told him. Yes, and that's what I told him. I said, if this is gonna be an issue, I said I'm gonna have to take away your own room. I said I really am.
Well, one day he's gonna wake up and you'll be like, you have basketball practice. Have fun.
For real. Oh, Bree, you know what? You know what? Yes, Bree, bitch. Thank you. That's what I'm gonna fucking make, bitch. Thank you. Because I have quesadilla cheese left. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with this leftover cheese? Because I gotta do a couple groceries or
Do
whatever.
you want to make it on this live?
Oh, I possibly can.
Yeah, why not?
I am hungry. I'm super hungry.
Let's do cooking with Melissa.
Oh my God.
Melissa.
Hilarious. Don't make me fucking laugh. I have to bring you guys all together with everything because I gotta be able to see the comments. But I'm hungry. I'm hungry and I'm self-caring today and I shouldn't be eating this late, but I just really don't care today. I don't.
A blueberry muffin.
You made me want something like a blueberry scone or something with some nice jam and some butter, yo.
Have you ever had a blueberry cake batter donut?
No. Wait, would you put something on it? Like, would you put?
No, it's a really dense donut. And it's like,
but you wouldn't put anything on it? Like no butter, no nothing, like no melted butter or nothing? It's not one of those? Like, it's just a donut, like it's more sweet?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You could put butter if you wanted to, which is, I don't.
You know, I think a lot of people underestimate a good, nice, warm muffin, like buttered muffin.
I like lemon poppy seed muffins. I like muffins.
Oh my God.
With
I've had lemon poppy seed muffins. Those are so good.
Right?
Those are so good. Something with the lemon. With the lemon. Oh, it's so good. Or what about a good corn muffin?
Yes. I like corn muffins, cornbread. I like corn.
Bitch, I love carbs, man. Okay, yeah, let's make the fucking what did I say? The quesadilla.
The quesadilla.
I'm walking around with the stand as if it's like an IV, which is really hysterical.
You needed to get rehydrated after all that crying you did today.
I really was a mess. I'm so sorry, guys. That's why I deleted it immediately, guys. Immediately. Like it was an immediate thing.
Oof. Joanna, you got to get some Italian food, some American bakery goods.
Oh.
Pizza. Joanna, are you going to go to New York City? Take the bus? The $30 Chinatown bus?
Take the bus?
Yeah, there's a bus that goes every day for $30 to New York. From Boston, Chinatown to New York, Chinatown.
Oh, I think it should be fine. I hope so. I don't know. I knew it. Oh my God. There you go. Jeez Louise. All right, guys, we're gonna make this quesadilla. I have to put you guys like this so that there we go. Okay. I don't have this wash. All right, I'm gonna have to wash this really quick. Oh, did everybody set their intentions for the moon that we just had?
I did today. No, I've never had that future. A Kugan.
What?
It's a croissant with caramelized sugar.
What?
Joanna, you could just take the bus if you feel comfortable. It's $30. Or you can take the train, Amtrak.
What is it called? Oh my God, I have to see this comment here. Hold on.
Melissa, how about you go to New York City with Joanna?
I wish I could, but I can't with this child of mine. I just can't. I'm the worst planner when it comes to shit. I'm horrible. I am so horrible. I never leave him, you know, like for long periods of time like that. I can't travel too far. Unless, of course, you know, I have a predestined babysitter, obviously, but that's very rare. That's about once a year. That ship has sailed on my end. Oh my God, I'm kind of excited for this because I really am so hungry. I need some comfort food. And who doesn't love cheese? Where can I get that? Where can I get that? Who said that about the croissant thing? Who said that?
Future.
Where can I get that? That sounds like something that I need ASAP. It really does. I've had a really depressing fucking day. And it sounds like something I need ASAP. And if I could find it at like a local bakery tomorrow morning, I will go. I feel like, oh my God, like a nice croissant like that with some coffee would be real nice. Tell me how earlier I was happy because he finally had rice because I made rice.
Uh-huh.
But he didn't have rice from the rice that I separated for him. Like he wanted it right from the pot for some reason. I don't know why. Like I said to him, I put the rice aside for you in like a plate. Like I put it all separate for him and everything like that, you know, like a mom would do.
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, no, thanks. I'm just going to grab it from like the pot. And I'm like, why do you do that? I was like, I already separated the whole thing for you. I said, but then you just made me waste my time. I don't know why he does that. I really don't. I'm like, Micah, how rude. I'm like, how rude. All right, this is good until, let's see.
All right, we got a poll going. Where should Melissa move?
Oh my God. You guys are going to decide for me?
I said North Carolina, Phoenix, Seattle, or Florida.
Phoenix?
Yeah,
Phoenix,
Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona?
Yeah.
Oh. Arizona. I think that this will be good, so thank God. I didn't think I had sour cream dyes, but I can literally use it. What's today? The 3rd, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because this one, it says the 5th, so I took off the top part and the bottom looks pretty good. So I'm gonna just go with it. I'm gonna go with it. I got my tortilla up in here in the pan. That is interesting to see what people's opinions would be like where I should go. I'm so curious too. I'm laughing at my sister earlier when she was like, I forgot the stuff. And I'm like, stop it.
Oh my gosh, Magnolia's Bakery. So good. Oh my gosh. Now
That
I
what?
want Magnolia's Bakery in New York City.
That's where I could get that?
I wouldn't be surprised. That's what Bree said. But their banana pudding is so delicious.
Banana pudding?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
You don't like banana pudding?
I don't know if I do banana pudding.
What? With vanilla wafers?
Like, I like banana, but like, I don't know.
But have you had it?
I feel like I've tried some sort of like rice pudding or something. No, I think I have tried banana
rice pudding's
pudding.
way different than banana pudding.
Key lime pie I've tried too. I don't like.
Key lime pie?
I haven't tried banana pudding.
What about Texas?
Texas? I always did say I used to feel like a Mexican in a past life.
Well, guess what, sis?
She said, guess what, sis?
You know where it's close to Mexico? Arizona.
Ooh. Ooh.
See, I like the desert heat.
Here is my
Quesadilla.
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 I'm gonna cut it in half. I mean, I could have made it fancier. Like I could have cut up chives and stuff like that. Like I could have made it fancier, but I'm just going for something quick here because I'm hungry. What the hell is this? Oh, the butter's melting.
I would die for banana pudding too, Brie. Or Divinity.
You're so funny. She said I did a poll. Where should Melissa move?
Yes, you did try the Biscoff, right? But
I did.
Here's the thing. She got the chunky one, not the smooth. What?
Yeah, and it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I could tell the difference. Like I did. I was like, you know what? I said this probably would be better if I would have gotten this smooth.
Was the chunk bits of cookie?
Yes.
Oh my, okay. That changed everything. I was thinking like,
No,
butter.
but even then you would think, and I'm like,
Did you try it hot?
Smooth.
Did you put it on like a hot piece of toast?
No, I didn't put it on. I didn't get to put it on toast.
Yeah, so you got to eat it hot, so it melts. Yum.
Yeah, I didn't get to put it on. I didn't get to put it on toast or anything. All right, guys. Here it goes.
You know what the weird thing about Arizona is?
You can never go wrong with the quesadilla.
You could, okay, in Arizona, Phoenix, it's the desert, right? But you drive 2 hours north, and it's like Colorado, where Sedona is. And Flagstaff, there's snow in Flagstaff.
Colorado.
Colorado's expensive.
So there's two?
It's very expensive in Colorado.
Yeah, but I have expensive taste then. What the hell? You're back?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go to the chiropractor. I don't know why I've been putting it off. Yeah, see, on the East Coast for you on the astrocartography is a big giant X. Like, no joke. The Pluto line and the Chiron line crossing right there.
I hate it here.
It is a big black X, like, not kidding.
And I kid you not, like, when we had to move back here because, we had to move back here. Mm-hmm. I didn't have a choice. And so I remember when we moved back here, I felt like a pit like in my stomach. I just always felt doomed here. Couldn't explain the feeling, whatever. I just always felt doomed here.
I mean, that makes sense. All of the energy of Pluto is right there for you. It culminates over there. But see, from Texas onwards, it'll be your Mars line, Mars and ascendant line, your midheaven, ascendant, sun and ascendant, and then Venus line goes through California. So if you move to California, it would be good for you.
I mean, you had me more at Arizona than California because I don't think I'll go to California. I think I'll fucking kill somebody.
Well, it depends on where you live in California. But you want to talk about good food? California has good food.
Oh my God. It sounds so that's
because of all the different races.
Yeah. It definitely sounds very cultural for sure.
But Tempe, Arizona, honestly, Tempe is one of my favorite places.
It's so funny because one of my friends from high school, for the longest time, tried to convince me to move to New Mexico. For the longest time, she always wanted me to move down there. It's beautiful there. She was always like, "Come to New Mexico."
Think how cheap it would be to drive to Mexico too.
Sure. Did you got fish in there?
Yeah, but you would be fine there because you speak Spanish. You would thrive
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
Joanna said, "How I can see Mel in any South area of the U.S.
Why?
because it's warm and happy there. Spanish speaking heavily.
I do feel like I need to be someplace where I could be happy every day.
Yeah, wake up with the sun. I think you should visit Las Vegas because it's not as like it's not all the strip.
No, I know that. I mean, I know that, but I feel like it's a lot of flat stuff there.
No, there's mountains, canyons. And then in northern Nevada, it's like Big Bear, snow. Reno is beautiful too.
Reno sounds pretty.
Yeah, it's in the mountains.
Oh my god, I needed that. I so needed that. My stomach was growling. Sorry guys, I needed that. I'm literally was starving. I've had a day. I've had a fucking day. And again, like I said, I'm not waking Micah up. I'm not gonna do it. And I feel bad because I feel like, little by little when I do that, I don't do it all the time. Most of the time I do go in and say, hey, you told me to get you up, blah, blah, whatever. But with the week that he has put me through, I was like, no, he needs like his rest. So I know that when he laid down, he knew I wasn't going to get him up. I know that he knows that because he knew damn well he was so fucking tired that he wasn't going to give a crap. Oh, I feel better.
Guess where else is a great place for you to live?
You want to know something funny?
Anchorage,
You want to know
Alaska.
something funny? You know what I was thinking about the other day? Because I've seen this on TikTok, okay? I've seen a lot of families on TikTok. You know what? Let me say right here. Hold on. I'm just going to say right here. Might as well. I should have just grabbed Micah's chair, but. Hold on, guys, because. There we go. Okay. So the other day, I was looking at this family on TikTok. And they had, and I've thought about this. I have thought about this. I really have, because I thought that, again, I feel like I'd rather have my son experience so many things that I never got to experience when I was young, like traveling, getting to know things and, like being out there and stuff like that. And so I saw this family and they basically like bought like an RV and they decided to just take their kids and travel the world, you know what I'm saying? And teach their kids through that and all that stuff or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I was like, that would be so fucking cool. I said, that really would be fucking cool. But then I also even thought at one point to just leave the whole fucking country altogether. Because I said, I'm so
go.
like, I literally was like, I'm so sick of it here. Like, I just feel like I'm so sick of it here. I really am. Like, I'm so sick of it.
Dude, the food here is awful for you.
And I've been being so
drawn,
like wanting to get like a farm, what? Like, I really have. I've been just being so drawn to just
falling off. Move back to Puerto Rico.
I would love to go back there again. I mean, listen, I just wouldn't be able to straighten my hair. And I feel like I'll be okay with that, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't have to have straight hair. I mean, I don't. My hair's curly. I mean, what do you want?
Where are you from in Puerto Rico?
So, well, I wasn't born there. So with my parents.
I know. Where's your family from?
My mom, I think it's Dulce. And I forget, I have to ask my father. Hopefully he remembers.
Where is that at, Santurce?
I have no idea. I truly don't.
Is it near San Juan?
I think it is near San Juan, yeah. But I remember, it's so funny because like when I went, and it's so funny because, oh my God, did I ever tell you guys about when I was there with my cousin? Oh my God, this bitch was so funny. she that's what I love sometimes about family, because it's like sometimes they're just like, who cares, you know? And I remember she was like, listen, I'm gonna take you out and I'm gonna show you like how we do it around here. And I'm like, okay. So I went out, you know, like my mom was like, all right, go ahead, whatever. Cause I didn't have my guy. That's right. I was single. I remember I was single. I didn't have my guy at this time. So I went out with her. She was getting her mom to watch her daughter because she had a kid or whatever. So she took me out and we went to this place and, you know, we were drinking, you know, mind you, she was driving because obviously I don't know where the fuck I'm going, right? So I'm thinking that she's going to be easy chilling on the drinks, okay? No, she did not, all right? This bitch was speeding home to make sure that we got home in one piece. But that bitch done ran, I don't know how many fucking red lights. I kid you not, I was afraid for my life. I was afraid for my fucking life at one point. I was like, oh my God. Like, I was like, we're gonna die. I was like, we're gonna die. I was like, we're gonna die. But I had so much fun. Like, it really was a fun, like, nightlife. It was fun. And she kept telling me, like, oh, they would eat girls like you up alive around here. Like, she's like, you wouldn't be single for long or some shit like that. I remember her saying something like that.
Wait, where was this?
In Puerto Rico, where my aunt.
Yeah. Because you got those light eyes.
Yeah, she was like, she's like, you literally wouldn't be single for long out here. Like, she was like, they would. And
yeah,
it's true.
How were the men there?
Everywhere I went, it was like, mommy, baba. And I was like, oh God. Like, I literally was like, oh my God, come on.
Bree said, if I went to the Dominican Republic, I'd be in danger. Dominicans are very much my type.
I know. You know.
Yo, Dominican man.
Honestly, listen.
Average.
I never thought that I would be into like a Latin like lover or like
Dominican
whatever.
Man, they keep that thing.
Well, do you guys remember I told you that my first kind of like kiss whatever was the Dominican guy? Remember the older guy I told you guys about? He was Dominican. He was Dominican. He was fine as fuck.
Dominican men are so handsome.
He was fly as fuck. He was cute. He was. But let me tell you something. I really never thought that I would be into the type of like Latin man that I would be into or whatever. Like, I really never did.
Dominican men are so fucking fine.
Some of the wildest times that I've ever fucking had, let me tell you. Okay, some of the wildest times I ever fucking had was with Latin. They are smooth talkers. I swear to God, I'd be wanting to deck some of them right in their fucking face. For real.
Brazilian men. Joanna likes Brazilian men.
Maybe I have an anger issue. I don't know.
It's called passion.
I don't know. I just be getting so pissed sometimes, man. You know what it is? I'm so upset that I feel like I wasted my day being sad.
That's my gosh, you're the drama.
Well, because I feel like I should know better. So I'm kind of like mad.
Live and learn.
It's true. It is true.
Look, you look happier. Now you look like brighter too. I mean, the lights on.
Do I?
You're in your dark ass room.
I was in my dark ass room. I really felt like a hermit. I really did. And I was hungry too. I was hungry.
So you want to like read some cards? No?
I could. Yeah. I have my cards here. If somebody has a question. Yeah, I can. Let me sage real quick. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm so upset because I don't have any more duchies. I'm very pissed about this. Because I have stuff. I just don't have anything to roll it in. And so I'm kind of very depressed right now. But I'm a crazy bitch. Like, I'm the type of bitch that will go out at 1 o'clock in the morning to go get a Dutch. I'm that type of bitch.
You don't like joint papers?
I really don't. I don't know why. I mean,
I get it because, blunts are like, they seem to fuck you up more. I don't know.
For some reason, they just, I don't know what it is. I don't know.
I like men with chest hair.
I kind of do like chest hair too.
I like nice chest hair, big old fat.
Oh my God.
Not them fat. the thing on them is fat, big old dingling. You're like, ew.
Like, honest to God, I feel like it could be really, really tiny, but if you work it,
Okay, you gotta quit that mindset.
but it's so true though.
Imagine
Like,
if a big one knew how to work it.
well, I mean, obviously, hello, of course.
You just gotta.
But I'm saying, like, I've had the best of both worlds, and like,
But that is true. Like
I
some
feel like,
guys think that they don't have to do anything.
yeah, and I feel like they
But you
work
know
hard.
who you never have a problem with that with the type of man? Latin men.
What do you mean?
They put
Like,
they put it down.
oh no, yeah,
They
they put it down.
drop the hammer.
They 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 do put it down. They do put it down. I have to say.
Bree said no, it cannot be tiny.
I,
I agree.
obviously, my preference
I don't know what my co-host is on about. I don't agree.
isn't that the I'm the only one, because see, this is my thing. I feel like it's so awkward, like especially if you're trying to find somebody like new and eventually that like you have to open up sexually.
See, I have like a radar. I know.
But it's like, how do you know like what you're gonna get? And then like it's
But okay, honestly, it's
if it,
how
yeah,
you
like what
can
if it
tell because of how much testosterone they have. If he looks like more rougher, it's all about the jawline, the nose.
see, I don't know, because see, that's my I don't know.
I feel like a bigger nose and more how like masculine they look. It's gonna be bigger, and not like a fake masculine, just like their energy.
Yeah.
But their facial structure gives it away too. Their hands, not so
Maybe
much feet.
maybe I haven't even really truly experienced
Good.
good pleasure yet. Maybe what I think I know is good, maybe really isn't that good.
Maybe one day you'll look back when you're with your man and be like, what was I doing? What
Maybe
was I thinking?
I will, right?
Because, I mean, that happens when you think back with exes. Like, when you're with them, you're like, that was the best ever.
And then
And
it's
then,
like, well,
yeah. And then you move on and it's like, it wasn't that good. It was just into them.
laughing at what did you say to me earlier? I'm laughing at what you said earlier when you were like, make sure that you get your shit together. What did you say? Or get your mind right.
Yeah, get your mind right before you do mine.
And I was like, exactly. I said, that's exactly why I didn't want to do it today. I was like, my energy was all fucked up all over the place today.
That happens.
I was like, I can't do no fucking readings today. But all of a sudden, he was like, yeah, I'm going to get, and I was like, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I said, like in the morning, as soon as I'm done being all spiritual, I said, for sure. And she said, yeah, make sure you get your,
do my shit.
Oh my God.
But I know you're always on point. Always. Never misses.
It was so true because listen, oh my God, listen, today
it was quite the day.
it really was quite the day. The whole thing about the refund, it's just
Ask for a refund. Just take the L and move along. You don't ask for refunds from small businesses.
But my thing is like, I just don't God,
Were you like, refund of what? You didn't. That's the entire issue. Refund of what? You haven't given me anything. What?
like, oh my God, I just listen.
Did you just think of that? Like, wait, refund of what?
No, because I said no, because
you send them back what, 50 cents?
Initially I did feel attacked because like when they said that to me, like when they were like, you should say that to people or like whatever. And in my head, I was thinking like, but why would I say that to people? Like, why would I offer a refund, especially if I put investment or energy or like, why? I don't understand. Like, I'm like, first of all, I didn't get it. But then I said, you know what? That's a good point. I'm learning from this. I said, so maybe from now on, I'm going to make sure I state that. I said, but I said, I'm fucking done. I was like, I don't even need to say nothing. I was like, because I'm fucking done. I was like, I'm all for this shit. I was like, I'm fucking done with all.
Wait, was it okay? We'll off air about this, but that's wild.
Oh, yeah. Because let's not, come on, please. Oh my God, forget it. Because people, they already felt triggered and shit. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, I can't even speak my mind no more. I was like, get out of here. I said, this is not America.
Perks of being a small business owner, huh?
God, it was horrible. It was just horrible. It's just not a good.
Horrible. It was horrible.
Like that, like I said, like I sat and I reflected about all the
You know what you
time
need?
that it's happened.
You need a day at the spa.
You, oh my God, I so bad. It's not that I don't want to go, but obviously I'm having a hard time.
Shit, Joanna, you should go to the spa.
Oh my God, I'm like, I want to go so bad. I'm
Shit,
like,
you guys are so lucky. You're all near each other right now.
I know, but obviously people are having a hard time doing the energy, guys, and I'm having a hard time getting paid, obviously. So it's just, it is what it is. Like, what are you gonna do? Again, I know the universe always has my back, and so like that's fine. That's all that matters. But yeah, it was a hard day. Today was definitely a hard day. What time is it? And I honestly cannot wait to fucking lay down and be done with the damn day.
Real.
Like
start real.
Yeah, like let's start over tomorrow. Anybody else's predictions come true, like from the element readings or anything like that, guys? Just curious to know. I probably should have kept my bra on, but I have no bra on. It is what it is. Again, it's been a day. It's been a day. Okay, it's been a day. I like dominant men too, though. I really do. Like, I like for somebody to tell me, bitch, sit the fuck down and you're being too fucking much right now.
I don't like that.
Like, not
I'm like that.
No, listen, like not technically like actually be like, bitch, sit down. No, not technically like that, but like,
no, I know.
Be able to be like, babe, like you're doing
not
too much.
Obviously not like abusive.
Yeah, not like in an abusive way, obviously.
See, I don't like that. Because I'm like that.
She said, yes, I like to be handled. I do. I listen. It's not that I like to be handled. I feel like I need to be handled. I'm just that type of person that needs to be handled. And I know that I need that because I could get out of line sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I already know that.
Look, I've never related to something more than when Cardi B said, I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me tell you how I got that ring. This ring.
Oh.
Because I'm just not that type of girl, you know?
I like that.
I don't want a man telling me what to do. I just want him to worship me.
I definitely
because of my brain
to do the stuff without being asked. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely agree there. Like, I want to enjoy doing that stuff. Like, don't expect me to do it. Allow me to do it for you. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, because I'm literally that Destiny's Child song. Let me cater to you. You know what I mean? Like, but respect me. That's
they
what
were down bad in that song.
They what?
They were down really bad in that song.
They were down really bad. What do you mean?
Like that was just a pick me song.
A what?
A pick me ass song.
I mean, it was, but you know, it's that poppy, you know, reference or whatever. I use it for like a poppy reference. Yeah. See, look, see, Brie knows. She knows what I'm talking about. I'm definitely a kitty chick. That's what I'm saying. Like, but listen, but you gotta treat me like the queen that I am in order for me to do that. Because if you don't do that, I'm not doing that shit. That's what I mean. You know, like,
Yeah, I mean,
because I mean, come
it
on.
has to be a really special person.
That's what I'm saying. And
A
if
really special person.
if you look up
really
any type,
special.
if you look up any type of meme about like how a Pisces loves somebody, right? Like we will find out what you love, what you like, all that stuff, and we literally will pop it out for you throughout our entire relationship. Like we will keep you on your toes, always keep you guessing. Why do you think people always come back?
Because you guys are the only people that take shit.
We take a lot of shit, but we offer a lot of fantasy, even though it's not really a fantasy, but like we're so adaptable that we offer a lot of fantasy, and people just, I don't know what it is, but
honestly, I like my Pisces because they're hot as fuck. But also, I mean, you know, it was good mentally.
I feel like we offer mental stimulation for partners. You know what I mean? Like we know how to talk about everything. We know how to like flow into conversation.
I liked how light and ethereal it was too.
Yeah.
Something that I lack. Softness.
Like, oh, it's like a flow, right? Like it's like yeah.
I learned a lot. Maybe I do cater, actually, just not to men. That's my issue.
I was gonna pull for you, but I'm doing yours tomorrow. Why don't you pull for me? Okay. What's gonna happen with my connection?
Okay, hold
on.
Gosh. Sorry, girl. You got 5 of Cups, Justice, and the Page of Swords. So it's weird because they're both blindfolded.
I got Page of Swords too.
You got Page. This is the message. This is communication and the delayed news.
Mm-hmm.
It was delayed for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the blindfolding is you maybe in the past not seeing the situation for what it was. Or you just blindly having hope, but you know that it's just not good for you. The 5 of Cups.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's so funny because I got Page of Swords too, like spying, mischievous, and whatever the case. Because
I mean, look at that. This is a dark pull.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're all dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bad energy. And at the bottom of the deck was 4 of Swords. It's just all in the dark, except for this mischievous behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaky.
Always.
I think you did the right thing.
Grazie. What about you guys? Does anybody have a question? I have like what? I got another good like 20 minutes in me, guys. Another good 20 minutes before I think I'm going to attempt to. I actually forgot that I'm going to attempt to try
Thank
to.
you, Divinity. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
She told me that too. Melissa told me that too.
I was like,
you guys.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll another one?
I'm gonna attempt to with the little leftover thing that I saved. Like, I'm gonna attempt to do it because I can't end my night like that. I cannot. I need something to knock me the fuck out. You wanna ask about something when I channel? Yeah, go ahead. What's up? Do I channel through a particular emotion? I do not. See, this is why I feel like I'm a freak of nature. It's really so weird. So when how do I explain it? Because honestly, like I honestly feel like a freak of nature sometimes, Joanna. I really do, because sometimes so when I'm getting ready to channel, right? What I normally do, like, let's say right now, for example, I have a reading to do in the morning for AM, right? Now, when I know that I have a reading for somebody, I try to really just get in their energy. And the way that I do that initially is I start thinking about them. So like, I'll start thinking about what the person wants to know. Like, I'll just start asking like different things. And all of a sudden I'll just start getting different feelings. I'll start getting images. I'll start hearing things, or like whatever. But one thing I do have to do is close my eyes when I do it initially, because I just see more.
Yo, guys. So Melissa told me about feathers, probably in January, which tracked because of feathers. So yeah, she told me she saw feathers, like a feather lay, and I didn't know what that meant. 2 weeks later, it made sense. And then this new moon, I asked my ancestors for messages, and there was an entire card dedicated to feathers.
Oh yeah.
And it's a special thing in Hawaii because of birds. Birds are magical. And they used to kill like 10,000 birds to make a cloak for my ancestors. But it said something, yeah. Anyway, when she sees things, it resonates, and it keeps on resonating.
What is it? It's the gift that gives on giving.
Yeah, it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Oh my God.
I think it matters how open the person is too.
And I'm very open. Like,
no, but when you're channeling people's energies, if they're closed off, it's harder.
It is hard. It is harder. Sometimes it's taken me a couple of days to get into somebody's energy. I'm not gonna lie. Some people are a little bit more difficult than others. That is so true. But normally, like, I always crack them.
I was reading for this guy, and he was very closed off, and it kept on giving me like anxiety. I'm like, I finally was like, were you in a church or like a cult when you were younger? And he got like quiet. He's like, my parents were very religious. And I grew up in a very religious household. And I'm like, yeah, I can feel that. Very blocked off, very uncomfortable, very rigid. I think there was some molestation. But you could feel it when you get into someone's energy, even if they're blocked off.
You can. And it's so funny because, like, remember when we used to, and it's so funny because remember when we used to do Clubhouse, it was just, we didn't see anybody. We only heard, right? Like, we heard the people. And I remember and I'll never forget him, because I remember that he was really freaked out at first, but it was like, oh, please continue. Because initially I said something to him and he said, I'll never forget it. He was like, how do you know that? He said,
it was a Capricorn guy, right?
I think so. Because
and he was Dutch.
He said, it was.
Melissa, I came back and I told everyone about you. Oh my gosh.
It was like, he said, how could you possibly know that? He said, I have never, ever let that leave my mind. He said, I've only ever thought it in my mind. And I said, but I could see it. And he's like, I can't believe that you saw it. And I said, but that's what I do. Like, I was like, I can see it. I said, and even like when people would come into the room, remember AM, I'd be like, what are you trying to do? Like, why do you feel like that? Or like, why did you come in here feel like that? They'll be like, yo, what the fuck? And I'll be like, I don't mean to scare. I don't.
No, it's good though. It's good. Some people need scaring.
I used to do that when I was little. I feel like people were scared of me when I was younger, because I used to, like I said, some people will be like, fuck you, what the fuck? But then it's like nobody ever realized that it's like I was predicting all that shit for them.
How lucky were they that they were in class with the psychic? They didn't even know it.
Treated like shit. Like, I can't get it. I'm telling you that. But you know what? Because you know what? If, not that I'm religious or anything like that, but like, I mean, if I really think about it, I guess Jesus really did go through a lot of shit to himself. You know what I'm saying? Being a spiritual person.
Jesus was a Pisces.
Right?
He was.
You know what's funny? Remember I was telling you about the people, the presidents and all that stuff that were Pisces people and stuff like that? I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I gotta keep fighting. I really do have to keep fighting.
Like your Pisces brethren.
Yeah. I just have to keep, I have to keep fighting because I just feel like there's so many different messages to be given out there and like so many different people to heal and help. And it's like, I refuse to like.
I think, what would your superhero be if you could choose?
If you guys all had superpowers, what would you want to have? You know, Micah always fucking asks me this all the time. And I always never have an answer for him only because like that's really fucking hard. But I'm obsessed with superheroes. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever seen Heroes, but that's where I got Micah's name from, Heroes. He was the boy who was the most powerful one in the first season. He was the one that was powerful. And I remember looking at it and I said, I want my son to be just like that. I said, I want him to have that name. I have to name him Micah.
I would want
pyrokinesis, like a true Aries. I like that. That's cool. That reminds me of Drew Barrymore in Firestarter. She was so fucking cute. Drew Barrymore, I love her. She's also a Pisces.
I would want to move things with my mind or be invisible. I don't know which one.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I love what I could do now. To be honest. So I feel like adding anything extra to it, I think it'll put me in overdrive. I think I'm going to say what I do now. I love what I do now. I think it's not for nothing, but I get wowed all the time. When you guys come like with confirmation and shit like that, I get wowed every time.
Shit, maybe I would want to see the future.
It's kind of fun to be able to see what's coming. And it's so funny because like when I'm doing the readings, when things come out, I'm like, and that's what it is. That's what it is. And then it's so funny because then eventually you guys are like, it happened. And I'm like, did it?
Oh my God, it happened. How did you know? How did you know? You witch. You witch.
Oh my God. Honestly, I really do think that I feel like
burn
I do.
her. Burn her.
I definitely think somebody did burn the shit out of me. I feel like, how could they not?
See, that's why I'm so happy I'm from Hawaii and they praise things like that.
I wish that somebody would get revenge for me, man. You know what I mean? Like, I wish that somebody was like, get revenge for me. Because I feel like, honestly, I always feel like whenever I try to like think about like my past lives, right? Because I don't know. I feel like the reason why I avoid it is because I'm going to look at a lot of pain. I feel like I went through a lot of pain.
But then it all makes more sense.
It does, you know, because I really honestly do feel like I went through a lot of pain in past lives.
What, you think you got touched?
Huh?
What, you think you got touched?
I think I probably did in one point. Because I have a thing with the whole sexual. I do. I think at one point.
Well, maybe that's part of shame, though.
That too.
Yeah, making you feel like something you're doing is wrong. You don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very traumatizing for little girls. Yes.
But I definitely do think that in each and every single lifetime, I think I was always like this. And sometimes it wasn't so inviting, you know, to people.
See, that's the Western world, though. Ooh, shapeshifting would be fun.
That's a good one. You know what? Melanie, I think I'm going to say shapeshifting too. I think
that would be really cool. But then you would have to look like, what's her name? The blue lady.
No.
From X-Men.
Or one of those shape-shifting things that's painful. You ever seen one of those horror movies where they shape-shift and it's like fucking painful? Yeah, but you know what? Listen, in a pinch, if I could use that power, I would do it. I would do it. No, has anybody ever seen that movie?
I know, Brie, right? Brie and Joanna. They said that they would shapeshift into men all the time. and try to get it on, see what it feels like.
I would do. I would. Just to see, right? Just to see, just a curiosity. But there's this movie. What the hell is it called? I think it's called The Invisible Man, where this lady.
Yes, with Kevin Bacon.
No, not that one. That one's Hollow Man.
Oh.
But one is from the lady from the Handmaid's Tale. So this lady's in there, right? She's her husband. Technically, I guess he was like this abusive husband, but he had told her, "I will always find you if you try to leave me." So apparently, he came up with some sort of invisible suit, okay, where he faked his death, and then he tortured that bitch from the fucking beyond by using the suit. And kept fucking with her, and nobody believed her, because he was invisible. Yo, that shit was so fucked up. Yo, I was like, yo, that's so fucked up. Yo.
That is.
Yo, that is like that's somebody fucking with you like at night, yo. He was fucking with her, and then he was fucking
That's
her
scary.
up. Yeah, and then he was fucking her up. He was fucking that bitch up. Yeah, Elizabeth Moss. Yeah. And then finally she was like, she finally fought back with her. But it was like the times that he was like fucking her up. I hate to say it, but I was laughing. I know that sounds terrible. I wasn't laughing at the fact that she was getting fucked up, but it was like the way they showed it because he was invisible. Like the whole fucking scene, that shit was fucking hysterical. She was like, and you don't see nothing but just like her.
That is too funny.
Yeah. Yo, he was fucking with her so bad, yo. Oh my God. I was like, listen, I felt her pain because I would have killed that motherfucker too, fucking with me like that. For real.
Okay, you gonna do channeled messages?
Yeah, I was seeing if anybody had any questions. Did somebody say something about
Joanna does. Yeah,
somebody said something about something. What did you say, Joanna? Somebody said something, I thought. Let me see.
She said when you get to channeled messages. She wants one.
Did she just say general? Oh no, she was asking a question about channeling.
Oh.
Do you channel through a particular emotion? For some reason, when someone is hurt, I can feel them strongly. Okay, so Joanna, to finish answering your question, I could feel people at any given time because, like I said, I've had clients. Like there was one particular client that I had. I'll never forget her because I remember that I literally had to. It took me a couple hours to record her reading, and I felt like I was drugged. Like I was feeling a lot of different like feelings in my body, whatever. And I remember when I did her reading, I was stating that, and it all made sense when she like finished watching it and got back to me because she had mentioned to me that she actually was recently like that she had recently was like laying down and she was very like still because she was drugged up or whatever. So it made sense. But I get like that. I could feel people like that. I can feel what they went through. It's weird.
What do you mean? She was drugged? Like
yeah, like she was drugged up
by someone else?
She had got into an accident, so she was in the hospital.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like a date rape thing.
No.
Oh,
No. But she literally told me, like, because I told her, I said, and I even gave her images. Like I said, I feel like I'm like this. Like I was telling her, I said, I feel like I'm like this. I said, and I feel like I'm drugged up over. And she was explaining to me that that's exactly like it was just crazy. It was crazy. And I said, oh my God. And I was like, I do not like to feel like that. But it happens. I mean, what can I do? He asked for new love. Let me see. New love.
I'm gonna go check out my stuff.
Divinity Virgo. Let me move this thing here because this is really fucking with me. My little serenity wrap here. Divinity. Oh, Divinity, you are so annoyed with your current situation, aren't you? Divinity, new love. You do want new love, but here's the thing. It's almost like you want the new love, but then you're almost like afraid to start over in a way. You know what I mean? Like, I still feel that you're kind of like afraid to start over because you don't want to rock the boat in a sense. Like you don't want to, like I almost feel like it's almost even like for financial reasons. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to rock the boat and struggle. you're in the point of like where you don't want to struggle, right? So let's see what else. Oh, yeah. You definitely feel like you're being like almost like manipulated, huh? You do. You almost feel like if you're being manipulated in some sort of way to stay in this type of cycle. I feel like you feel like you're being manipulated or like, you know, like either manipulated or like tempted in some sort of way. You know what I mean? I'm going to take this one because this is one that flipped over, but I feel like you could be meeting a fire sign actually. I'm getting Aries vibes for you for some reason, Divinity. I feel like you could be meeting an Aries, and Aries could be coming into your radar soon. Yeah, I feel you're going to meet a fire sign. You're definitely going to meet a fire sign. You got some fire here. You're definitely going to meet a fire sign. And I'm getting very big Aries vibes. Yeah, you definitely, there's going to be a fire sign coming your way, my darling.
That's fun.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a fire sign coming your way. Now, here's the thing though, this fire sign, they're going to have a mix of like water and air in their chart. That's how you're going to know that it is who I'm talking about. So just be mindful of that. Let me see if I could, give me 1 second. I just want to see if I could feel when they're going to be coming into the picture here. You have got a lot of, you got a lot of anxiety going on. My chest is real fucking tight. You have to, I know it's easier said than done to tell you to like unclench a little bit, but my chest is very tight, girl. My chest is very tight. Like, I'm just like, I'm like, you know, like when it hurts you to kind of like take a breath in, honey, you got to take a breath in. You got to breathe for me, please. Please.
Bree, did you get your car? I mean, Divinity, did you get your car?
You're going to have a lot of fun, Divinity. You're going to have a lot of fun because you know what's funny? It's like, so with the mix that you have of like your earthy self and having a little bit of that grounding naturally, right? Then here comes a fire sign along with this kind of like, you know, drive and motivation to kind of almost light a fire underneath your ass in order to make changes and move, right? It's definitely going to be a fire sign that's going to come and kind of like move you along. If I'm being honest, honey, I feel like 4 to 6 weeks, Divinity, if I'm being honest. Just notate this. You got to notate this so that you know who it is I'm talking about, because I'm telling you, this person is going to be very fiery, but they will be emotional. So I feel like they're going to have some water and some air in their chart. I feel like it might be a little bit more water than air, but they're going to have a little bit of a good mix here for you. It's a lot of fire here, girl. A lot of fire. A lot of fire. And here's the thing. I feel like you're looking for somebody who's able to really carry a decent conversation because you're very bored. Like I feel you so bored that you're like, I just want to die. I'm so bored. Like, you feel so fucking bored. This person will not be boring. They won't be boring.
And Aries are fun.
Yeah, I'm getting strong Aries vibes, if I'm being honest. I really am. They don't have to be an Aries. I mean, they could have Aries in their chart too, so just be mindful of that. But I'm getting a very stronger like Aries vibe. But you definitely are in this current connection that you're with, like you're bored. You're just like, you feel very much manipulated. Like you're not having a good time. You're not having a good time. You're not having a good time. But you definitely have a good time coming your way. All right. You definitely have a good time coming your way. I very strongly feel 4 to 6 weeks. All right. I would say give it 8, but I do feel like 4 to 6. Okay. I do very strongly feel like 4 to 6 weeks, this person will come along. And that's how you're going to know. You're going to know because it's going to be fiery, but you're also going to be like, oh, wow. Like they're fiery, but like they're real, like they're like emotional. You know what I mean? Like they show emotion type of thing. All right. So that's how you're kind of know. But yeah, you're bored. You're just like, oh my God, like somebody get me out of here. Like, you know, it reminds me of like those memes like somebody's like, I'm so bored, like I could die. Like that's how I feel like you feel. You just feel very stagnant, very bored, you know? All right, who else said something? Who else said what? I don't even know who else was next or who what. I have no idea. Guys, you're gonna have to help me out because I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Let me see. So Divinity asked for new love. Elaine said general. Joanna had just asked a question. Okay, so let's see. Bear with me, guys, because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Do you feel better?
Like, I don't know.
How do you feel?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I feel a lot happier than I did this morning. I feel like I'm going to sleep peaceful at least today, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Eleni, you are such a worrywart. You are always worried about something. That always, like, every time I channel you, I always feel worried about something.
She's a Cancer, right?
Yes.
Is it worried about security or what?
Like always, yeah, it's almost like, yeah, like stability, security, like there's always a worry here. Always. I always feel a worry here. Always. It's always a worry about, and it's so funny because it's always too, like, number one is always about your kids. Wait, when he was what? When he was what?
When she was sucking his dick.
No. Bree, wait. What?
Some guy told her that he loved her.
Oh my God, Bree. I told you to worry about that one. I told you. I think I was saying all this too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my God. And I even said, we got to see exactly, we got to check back in on this energy. Freaking hysterical. Okay. Eleni, always worried about something, my darling. Always worried about something. But for some reason, you're worried about your kids. I feel you worried about your kids. You're worried about your kids. Like there's like a heavy worry about your kids right now for some reason. I mean, I feel like one in particular, but I do like, I just feel like you're
Bro, she just said her oldest has been having health issues. You're correct.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eleni. All right, so let me see.
Oh, sorry, lady.
Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. All right, Eleni Cancer.
What do you mean? Joanna said AM kills me with the how straight face she is with insane stuff.
Oh, Eleni, you're such a good mom. It's so crazy because you really do. Again, I feel you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, like straight up. You carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. But here's the thing, like you're good. Like Eleni, like when I tell you that you really have to try to really give it to God, like, like if I'm being honest, like you really do, because you're carrying too much and you cannot carry all of it. You got to give up a little bit to God and the universe. You really do, because you're always worried here. And it's so crazy because it's like, you have stability, like you're stable for right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you're working so hard towards like financial independence and all this stuff. Like you're going to be blessed, but you have to believe it. If you don't believe it, you're messing own blessings. You needn't worry too much. You really needn't worry. You gotta do what you gotta do by doing your prayer, doing your whatever spiritual thing that it is that you're gonna do towards these things. That's what you need to do. And you also being a person that connects, you should know that.
My astrologer said, don't ever feel defeated, because that's when you start to lose.
Yes.
So you can't ever let yourself feel defeated or this is the end. I can't do anything.
That's
when you
100%.
get into that mindset.
100%. Why do you think that? Yes, okay, I caved this morning, like I said, and I fucking cried like a stupid bitch or whatever the case. I deleted that live fucking immediately. Why? Because again, I didn't want to stay in that energy because exactly, we got to get right back up. There's no sense in just being like beating ourselves up. We got to make a choice. You just got to move just a little bit towards things, and we got to give a lot of that stuff to God for real. It's
Bree,
too much. Carry all of it.
Bree, is the Libra messing around with someone else? Do you know?
Let me see. Anyway, lady, so you have to, honey, you have to release a little bit. You really do. You got to release and just the things that you know that you cannot control, you got to give those up. You got to give those up. Let me see. It's the Libra.
Okay. So what I pulled for you, Brie, I know you didn't ask me, but I said, how does this Libra feel about Brie?
You could do it. She don't care, I don't think.
I got Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. I feel like he feels strong about you, but there's also someone else in the mix, and he's enjoying all of the attention. He's getting a lot of attention from a lot of, well, maybe not a lot of women, just like more women than you. So I don't know. So
I felt the same thing. I felt like I feel like Brie is at the forefront.
This is you after that good dick sucking.
Oh my God. That's funny. I want to go back to what you said. You said something about while you were doing something, the tongue was out and what was that about?
When she was sucking his dick.
Is that what that means?
Yes, that's what that means, Mom.
Really? You did that?
She sucked him up.
Stop it. No, Bree, stop it. Stop it. Listen, no judgment.
Gluck 9000.
No judgment. Oh my God.
She put it on him.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, okay. Since things 70 up in here, I guess one thing I will say that I do love, and one thing I absolutely have to have from like a partner is that if I'm pleasing you, I need to hear that I'm pleasing you. Like, so the more that you say my name or the more that you're like, and I know that's the shit that I want to hear. I know that sounds so sick, right? But
what?
I want to hear you say my name, bitch. Like, say my name. Say my name. What is it? Say my name. Say my name.
Dude.
It is around you. Say my name.
What's the craziest thing that anyone's ever said during it?
Oh my God. I've had people ask me insecurity questions, like, and I'm like, are you in me right now? Like, or
dude, that's a turn off right there. Yeah, insecurity.
I'm like, I don't want to talk about that right now.
What's the weird dude? My British ex-boyfriend, he's like, oh, you like that big Belinda?
No!
No! You like that big belly. Well, he didn't say, he's like, oh, you like that big Belinda? Because he's like a nice Southern British guy, not like, oi, oi. No, he's like proper. Oh, you like that big Belinda, don't you? In it? Oh. I was like, Belland, yo, that's gross.
There goes Micah trying to call me, see? He was trying to call me because I was like, no. He probably was like, shut up.
Dude, hearing men moan was like...
Listen, I have to know that I'm pleasing you. What, am I crazy? Like, am I 21 or do you guys feel the same way? I feel like I have to know.
I mean, I like it, but how funny is it after mimicking them when you're done and then you start mimicking them?
Listen, will sweat on me. So I've had like literally been like this and been like, literally, like, and I'm like, oh my God, like, oh my God.
He said, "Oh, you like that big Belinda?"
Oh,
Whoa, that big bell. What?
oh my god.
But I do gotta say, he had a really big belly. So
Okay, so one thing that I really can't stand is like, I don't mind you asking me one time, like if I like it or like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind that like one time, but like, can you come up with some new like sentences or something? Like, I don't want to hear that 2 and 3 times in a row.
I've
Like,
saying some wild shit.
like, do you like that? Do you like it? It's like, what?
No, ew, that's gross.
Like, sometimes can we just be quiet? Like, let's just get into it. I do like to have fun though. So like, there was one time where my leg gave out, and I had to take a break with her. So we started to laugh and crack up. And I think that's important too. Like, I think it's important you have to laugh with your partner. But yeah, AM with the accent. She said, "Do you like that? You like
that big
whatever,
banana
big
in it?
belly, whatever."
Oh, you like that? Don't you? Don't you? Disgusting.
Oh my god.
Dang,
Micah,
he's blowing you up.
he's over here calling me
Why doesn't he just walk out the room?
because he's being lazy. He's in his bed. It's my fault because I'm the one that was being fucking loud as hell. Anyways, we're almost done anyway. We got like, what, 10 more minutes? We're good.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? Who did I miss? Did I miss somebody?
Joanna.
I like to be... No, Joanna, I answered her question. She asked about the channeling stuff. And then Divinity wanted the new love. Oh, and then we did the whole thing for Bree. So Bree, so for your... if you want me to pull Bree, I could pull. But I felt the same thing. I felt like you're at the forefront of this person's mind. But I do feel like he is being flirtatious. I don't think that he's like...
It's weird. Oh, it was the Queen of Wands too.
Yeah.
You are the Queen, Aries.
Yeah, because I don't think he's sleeping around, but I do feel like he might be chatting it up. You know what I'm saying? But that's guys for you.
Joanna does have a question.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
General.
I want to know a general. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, she said, wait, now changing my question.
Oh, but hold on, because I wanted to ask you something. Did you meet somebody somewhere?
Oh my gosh, she said, I want to know about new love.
Did you meet somebody? Because I just
Joanna, you need to go outside. You are a beautiful girl. And you're in Boston. Joanna, I'm going to tell you right now, go walk around near Harvard and MIT campus. I'm telling you, you're going to meet someone over there. Do it. You're in fucking Boston, girl. Go to Cambridge. Go find you a husband. Go sit outside take a book, go outside of the business school at Harvard Business School and go find you a man.
Bree, I'm sorry. She says she knows. Not yet. Okay. It's so funny because when you were saying general and I already felt that you were going to be asking for, you see, because I already fucking know. And I said, she wants new love. So I was already channeling new love for you. And you do have stuff coming in. But hold on. I'm just going to be nosy for just a second. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. All right. So I'm just gonna suggest something. Stay away from a fire sign. A fire sign is going to give you a headache right now, and you don't need a headache. You need a little bit more of an earth sign. So a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, when they come your way, don't turn them away. But if you meet a fire sign, that's not what you need right now. And an earth sign is going to be more, the earth sign is going to be more of a person that's going to, it's going to be better for your money, if that makes sense. It's going to be better for your money. Like this person will be more, just more businessy. You know what I mean? Like the fire sign has drive, but the fire sign for you right now will give you a headache. You don't need a headache right now because it's almost like you just got over being like in headaches and stuff like that. So you need more earthy energy. Look out for a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If I'm being honest, don't kill me. I feel like it could be a Capricorn. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. But I feel like
your opposite sign too.
Is it?
She's a Cancer, yeah. That's a mama and the daddy of the zodiac.
I feel like it could be a Capricorn. That's what I was feeling that really strong over here. Like, but like a very, very well situated Capricorn, not like a ADD Capricorn. Bendito, you know?
No, that's why I'm telling her, go to Harvard Business School, sit out there, read a book, look pretty, and wait for, someone to come by.
I really do feel like it's a Capricorn. And I feel this Capricorn is very intelligent. Very intelligent. They are.
Joanna, write your intentions today, right now. Do it right now after we get off.
She said, I manifested a Capricorn. Shut up. Because I get very Cappy energy from this. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. Of course, obviously, hello. I go with what I feel and say and all this stuff. I feel very strongly that it's a Capricorn.
Wait, can you pull for me?
Yeah, no, you're coming tomorrow.
It's not love.
Oh, I'm not. Tomorrow.
I tried it, guys. I tried it.
He did. And I'm like, hello. I'm like, I'm completely dedicating my whole morning to her tomorrow. Completely.
Oh, nice.
She's getting the whole fucking morning because we're gonna dive in. Oh,
Joanna. Joanna, you have to go to MIT, Sloan Business School, Management School, and then Harvard Business School on a separate day. But you go over there, you go walk around, and you go find a smart man.
Tell me more about this Capricorn. I feel like this Capricorn it could be marriage material too, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm. You find a man in grad school.
You definitely, can I ask you a question? When you buried your thing or whatever, I'm sorry, I have like hair in my face. Let me ask you a question, Joanna, because I feel like you, maybe you didn't write like a purging list or anything like that, but one of the things you wanted to purge was the softening of your heart, wasn't it? Be honest. You definitely have been trying to manifest the softening of your heart, right? I see that here. You soften your heart. Your heart is not as cold as it felt the last time.
Yeah, bitch, because you're pretty, Joanna. What do you mean that Boston guys always look at you? Duh. The fuck?
You definitely, your heart feels lighter. Your heart feels more open and it feels lighter. And I don't know, like I said, if when you were purging, you were like, take this away from me. Like, I don't want to, I don't want to feel so fucking cold. Like, I don't want to be like a bitch. You definitely feel softer. You definitely feel softer. You definitely feel softer. Yeah, see? Yep. Look at that shit. I feel that shit. It's working. It's working.
Bruce said find a sugar daddy.
I need me a sugar daddy. I think at this point I would just take a sugar daddy for real. For real. If all I gotta do is just show him, maybe I might need to show him like a titty or two. I'll show you a titty or two, whatever.
But then they get to like.
I know. Then they want more serious things. I know. That's why I can't.
No, they get entitled. They get entitled, and they think they own you.
Well, Joanna, it's working because it's slowly changing your energy because I could feel your energy different. So you're definitely having some breakthroughs, and because of that breakthrough, I'm telling you, just be weary of it. You don't need a fire sign right now. Just be weary of any fire signs for you right now. Honestly, I'm telling you, I feel like a fire sign. A fire sign would do is it'll be a setback. You
Joanna,
understand?
how tall are you?
It'll be a setback.
I feel like you're tall. 5'7".
I thought she said she was like maybe 5'8" or something.
Oh God, no wonder why they stare at you.
Mom was short. I think she said her mom was short, but I thought she said she was like 5'8", 5'9". I know taller than us. I feel like I feel like
she's like 5'8".
She said
5'7".
heart attack.
Yeah, you're tall.
They
5'7"
can't.
is tall for a girl.
They can't handle these titties. Oh, okay, 5'7". Okay, okay. I was close. I was close. I was
Mhm.
close. I really don't. I don't think OnlyFans is ready for me, to be honest. Because I literally, like, I provide a fantasy. I could make money. I know I can. I know I can. But I got my morals. I got my morals. I just. I definitely know I can make a quick buck for sure. I definitely could. I definitely could. Like, I literally will fucking sell a story. Like, I could sell a fucking
The
story.
girlfriend experience.
I could give you the whole motherfucking girlfriend experience for sure. For sure. For sure.
I'm 5'3", Brie. I'm down there with you.
Yeah, I'm 5'3.5". I'm not that tall, I get. Oh my God, wait, did I tell you guys? So the Gemini messaged me the other night. As a matter of fact, I think it was like last night, like late at night. And I didn't get it till this morning. So I messaged back and I say, hey, what's up? I'm so sorry. I was like, I was sleeping, whatever. He's like, no, you're good. And I'm like, okay. I was like, what did you need? Did you need, like, what's up? No, everything's fine or whatever. I'm like,
He's so goofy.
he is so,
I cannot take Gemini men serious. Only as friends. That's it.
but like, I don't understand. Like, if you wanna ask me out, like, just ask me out. I'll say yes. Like,
Did he
just say
text
no.
you or call you?
No, he texted me.
He said, hey, what's up?
Yeah, he said, well, damn. And so then I didn't get that till the morning. So I put a question mark in the morning. And then I said, I'm sorry, I was sleeping. I didn't get your message till this morning. I was like, everything okay? He said, yeah, you're good. And I said, well, what did you need? Oh, no, nothing. Everything's fine. You're good.
See,
But
that's
then
why I
what?
can't take them serious. I can't
That's
take
what
them serious.
I'm saying. I'm like, what? But I'm like, you didn't answer my question. Like, what did you need? Like, why did you text me?
See, that's why I stopped talking to that guy. He was my pay pig. He liked that I was so mean. He was a Gemini too. He is a Gemini. I said was like he's dead. No, he is a Gemini. And
That
he gave
is
me like $75,000 over a year.
what?
He just did it. He liked when I told him I need money. More.
My
Because he's a
God.
Bitcoin millionaire. He's only like 30, 31.
Oh my God.
He even gave my ex $1,000
Wow.
to take his
I
name off a list.
this beanie on you. I really do.
Thank you. But no, like he was annoying and I couldn't do it anymore. Geminis are fucking, they're petty like that. They like to play little mind games.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was just confused. I was like,
And I never had to do anything. I just had to text him. I didn't
yeah,
have to talk to him on the phone. Didn't have to send him pictures. Nothing. He's just weird. And he's a good looking guy.
I really have thought about OnlyFans. I'm not gonna lie. I really have, guys. I thought about selling feet pics because I kind of have nice feet. I really do. It took me a while to take care of my feet, but now that I've taken care of them, like I like them. So I thought about doing feet pics. I thought about doing OnlyFans. Like, listen, I really have because I'm always getting screwed by even normal moral people. I'm getting fucking screwed, and I feel like, well, damn.
And you're not getting anything out of it except
You
heartbreak.
know, like I'm like, I bet you the OnlyFans people, I'm like, they fucking will treat me right. Like, I'm sure that they fucking treat me right. But no, I just can't bring myself to do it. I just can't bring myself.
Don't let that Catholic guilt get in the way.
No, it's not really about the Catholic thing, but it's just, she said I would buy my car right now with that money, man. For
Shit,
real.
I was upgrading my truck parts.
Oh, yeah.
When I should have been just moving. Stupid.
That's okay. Not because now that'll be your next thing.
Mm-hmm.
I need to redo a pedicure, Joanna. So I need to do one too.
Wait, I want to ask something about career. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to know. Should I talk to my boss about being a supervisor, a 204B? That's what it's called. But it's like a temporary supervisor just to test it out. Should I ask to do that? Would I be happy? Or should I just stick to what I'm doing? Because I can't change.
I immediately got yes to ask. As far, hold on, because your energy, we already know you always got a lot of shit that comes out for you. Hold on. Yeah, I immediately got, because while you were asking the question, I almost heard it before you even finished it, if that makes sense. And I immediately heard yes to ask. But as far as being happy, I think that you would be bored. You would definitely get bored, but for you, the money would overpower that boredom type of thing because you'd be able to do it for a while, knowing that you're not going to be there forever. Does that make sense? Yeah, I would see. I definitely think that it would go well, actually. Yeah. And it would be more money. And it would, but this is what I mean, because you got the emperor here as well. That's what I mean. It would be something very strategic for you to do. Like, even though you'll be bored, the fact that you know you're gonna be making more money and like a little bit more stature type of thing is gonna be beneficial to you. So you'll be able to power through that boredom because in your mind, you're doing it strategically. Does that make sense? That's what's going on here. Yeah, this will go well. Yeah. Have you been thinking about this? You've been thinking about this
For a year, yeah.
Yeah, because you've been manifesting this. You've been thinking about this for a while. Now's the time to do it because you have been patient for it. And now it's the strategy to do it now. It would go well if you asked. You just have to ask. You just have to open the door. You just have to ask. It would go well. I see them trying to make it happen for you. Knowing the interest, they would try to make it happen for you. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna ask tomorrow.
Open the door. You just have to ask because I see it. Like I see that for you, like I feel like they would make something try to happen for you. Like knowing that, like, because I feel like they might even say to you, which is so funny. You'll have to let me know if they say this or not. But like, I feel like they might even say something about like, oh, what took you so long to ask to like do something different? We were just waiting for like you or like something like that. Like they might say something like, you could have been doing this forever, or like you could have asked a while ago or some shit like that.
There we go.
But yeah, I see it going well. You just have to open the door. I don't see why you haven't asked yet, actually.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't see why you haven't asked yet. You've been manifesting it for a while. It popped up right there that you've been manifesting that for a while. Yeah. I feel like they would try to make something happen for you. Like even if they didn't have something open, they would try to see where you could get a good fit to do something like a promotion. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they would for
you. Thank you.
You're
welcome. Close out this reading.
That was the best way to close out the reading, right?
All right, guys. Thank you so much for turning Mel's day around.
Yeah, guys.
It was very hard.
Again,
thank you guys for coming.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming.
And make sure you put on our notifications for this channel. Every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
We'll be here every Sunday. Joanna, go find you a Harvard or MIT husband. Divinity. Capricorn. Divinity. Meet you an Aries man. Bree. There's another bitch. Bree, there's another bitch in the mix. So suck better. And then Eleni.
He said, I forgot to tell you, I actually have 2 Capricorn men around me. One of them I talk to often. There you go. See?
Joanna, we want new. New. We'll meet you a man there. Eleni, I hope your child feels better.
Yes, Eleni.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. All right, bitch. I'll talk to you in the morning.
Goodbye.
Look out for your reading. That's right. Like around, I guess it'd be 12 my time, right?